Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OCN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I'm a little shocked right now because the last time I checked on this one, it was just kind of a normal looking chart. But now I pull it up, and again, each one of these represents 30 minutes. So right here, I don't know what happened during the final 30 minutes, but the bears showed up in a big way, and you can see that also not only from the price action, but down here on the volume. So I'm not exactly sure what occurred. All I know is that things got pretty bearish during that final 30 minutes. But nonetheless, we'll still talk about some overall areas because there's still, areas where, yeah, it pulled back today, but the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to continue to build a trend. And what do I mean by build a trend? Well, let's just look at this level of support, which I was planning on talking about regardless, but right down there around 427. Why is that level so important? Well, I'm not saying this will occur, but let's just say it does for example's sake, and that the price actually continues to pull back. And let's say it does something like this, flirts around this area, and then eventually starts to work its way back upwards. Emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. The previous consolidation lows would be down here. If you picture each of these as stair steps, then from the big picture, you'd still have overall progress in the upwards direction. Now, I fully realize there is perspective that goes into this. I mean, if you're a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within, 5-10 minutes, then yeah, for you really couldn't care less about these overall stair steps. So these comments are certainly being made, through the lens of and assuming that you care about more so a broad picture of things. But, from that perspective, yeah, day trading, depending on where you bought, the chart could be looking really bad. But assuming you care about the big picture, then yeah, even with the continued pullback, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build that higher base. And again, the quote-unquote higher base is right around the 425 to 427 mark, or just keep an eye on that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. And as that line moves itself higher and higher, if the price can stay above there, then that's a pretty simplistic way to gauge the overall health of the move, meaning as long as the price stays above that purple line, then the bulls are still in full health. So as far as resistance levels, I'm not even going to touch on those because as it stands right now, top priority by far after that final 30 minutes is not breaking levels of resistance. It's all about stabilizing and trying to, take control of this pretty crazy final 30 minutes. So we'll see if the bulls can take control and build themselves a higher base or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.